All right, this is my favorite part. Speaking of winners, the greatest achievement this week actually happened a day before the debate at a Trump rally in Pensacola, Florida. That's where a brilliant musical group called the Freedom Kids performed this live number. Prepare to get your heart stolen and then eaten.
Cowardice. Are you serious? Apologies for freedom. I can't handle this. When freedom rings, answer the call. On your feet, stand up tall. Freedom's on our shoulders. USA! Enemies of freedom. Face the music. Come on, boys, take them down. President Donald Trump knows how to make America great. Deal from strength or get crushed every time.
I could listen to that forever, and I will, because it's in my head. Originally, I was going to compare this to the Obama children that were singing about Obama. But I remember when that happened, that was in a classroom, and a teacher was leading that. So that was that was propagandist. This is just some group that decided to do this, which is kind of cute. And Kristen, I look at you and I think, you must have done something like this.
Oh, I'm sure there's home video back in my parents' house in Florida where I've got my two younger sisters dressed up in matching costumes and I'm ordering them around to perform. And look, deal from strength or get crushed every time is not a bad words to live by.
Amazing lyrics, Joanne.
That's right.
Yeah.
I always support child performers.
Yes.
I think it's great. When I was their age, I would have loved that kind of exposure. Back then, I was auditioning for an Oscar Mayer Wiener commercial in a ShopRite parking lot. Scout's honor, this actually happened. I didn't book it, unfortunately. But these kids don't know how good they have it to be supporting one of the most powerful candidates in this race. I mean, their futures are set.
Kissel?
Lyrics.
Yeah,
Man, they are bouncing around my brain like dried beans in a maraca right now. I cannot get them out. It's phenomenal. But you know what I love the most about it is, Ted Cruz saying that Donald Trump has New York values. This is the most Midwest thing I've ever seen in my life.
Great point.
This is more Midwestern than the Wisconsin accent in Making a Murderer. It's phenomenal. I mean, the only thing that could make this more American is if Ted Nugent launched a bow and arrow into the air and Kid Rock shot it down with a semi-assault rifle and red, white, and blue fireworks went off afterwards.
They're taking notes right now.
I know that is actually.
Their age
All right,
is
Alan,
ready.
go ahead. Make fun of these beautiful children.
They're beautiful children. Nothing against the children, but this is very similar to child abuse to do this. This is to put kids in this situation.
Really, Combs?
I mean, to put them in this situation
Combs?
is horrible. And furthermore, you talk about lyrics. And try to squeeze these words into this World War II song. What country is America? I never heard of that country. So, I mean, this is ridiculous.
A disgusting human being. Kat, last word to you.
I actually thought this was one of the most wonderful things that I've ever seen. I really enjoyed it. I'm really glad that it happened. And it was smart, too, because, nothing brings joy like a child. It's what people keep telling me. So, yeah, he brought a lot of joy. Everyone loves the kids. We're still talking about the kids. Everybody crushed it.
Yeah, all right, Kat. Kat, have you ever actually seen a child, talk to a child?
I've tried to.
Yeah, that's what I thought. All right. Don't move a muscle. Unless you're being chased by a mad killer, then by all means, run for your life. Still to come, what do Carson, Bush, and Kasich need to do to catch the GOP frontrunners? And Chris Christie, where does he fit in? I would try the Husky section. That's next.